Well, you see, Sam, I'm doing whatever the heck I want, which in this case is playing Vintage Story at a totally reasonable hour of 7:30 in the morning. Because I can do that now. Again. But go to sleep. But also thanks for stopping by. But yeah, the Vintage Story. Here you go. I was making a bow with my gubbins. This has gubbins. This has gubbins. I think I need my small pelts because I want to make gloves and shoes for winter. So we might have to go murder some creatures. Black swine. When last I streamed this, things look different. I've been making good progress on the Saxon Dream House. A pig got into my little pond field and ate the last spelt that was there, and now it's just in here. So that's where it lives now. I want to say I don't make the rules, but I definitely do make the rules. I've just decided that the rules mean it lives there now. Okay, I have a longbow. I don't have any arrows for it, but I have a longbow. Okay. I've also reorganized, meaning I've moved all my smithing stuff to here. It still needs a roof, which requires me figuring out where I want, what I want the roof to be and where I want it to be. I've harvested a lot of this stuff because it was done. My mouflon are still doing mouflon things. I built a charcoal kiln, big one, and then I nearly burnt down all of this with my pit kilns because there was grass in the way that it set on fire, so I'm gonna have to biggen the cobblestone floor perimeter. And then also baby pigs. They are very cute. I think all of them are males though, so that's not helpful for my plans of getting to a higher generation level. But you know, they're there. I think my charcoal kiln is done doing charcoal kiln things. But I also have arrived in the middle of fall. So I need to prepare for winter because I'd prefer not to freeze. Like, I'm good on food. I just need to, like, deal with the temperatures. So that's a thing for which I'm gonna need this stuff because we're gonna make some glass. This can go here for now. But yeah, basically this is the Saxon dream house. It's pink. Been doing some chiseling on stuff. This is the current inside, which still needs some work. As you can see, I haven't finished the back. Also drinking water. Yes. So yeah, current plan includes finishing this wall and this bit, making the gate to put in here, finishing the roof, and then the most important part, making an enclosed bedroom that I won't freeze to death in. So I'm gonna need to figure out some walls, put in the door, and put some glass in the windows. I'm thinking that yeah, leaded glass paints, which requires glass, so we gotta smelt some quartz chunks. Miku! Hello! Hello! I've missed you too! I have time to stream at more American friendly times again for like the next month, so I figured now that I know that I should do that. I was making glass. We are making glass. We are making glass. And then we also need to make lead. How do we lead? Oh, we just make a mold out of my lead. I have lead somewhere here, right? Yeah. This is lead. Good. I have lead technology. Also, yes, that is so many months, Miko. Okay, charcoal. And light it on fire. Alright, so we're working on that. That's good. Next step. Oh, I still need a fire spot here for this stuff. Oh, I made this. Did I make this an even amount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I made it. Oh, right. I'm doing that. Okay, so that's central. That's just not. Okay. I'm doing this. We're doing stuff. We're making things happen. A boop. And then grab some peat from the peat pile. Oh, I need to first put in I keep pressing the wrong button to sprint because I've been playing games with different sprint buttons. It's gonna keep happening. I'm sorry. Piggies. Oh, I also wanted to make more oil lamps so I can have oil lamps inside. Okay. This thingy, put it on there. And then lead. Lead. I have like 2 molds, so I only should make 2 things. I'm sorry, I'm not actually reading chat. I'm just being a potato trying to do things. What is this game and what games have I been playing? So this is Vintage Story. As you can see, it looks kind of like Minecraft, but it's not Minecraft. Also, hello, Hylian Werewolf. Hello. Welcome in. So I've been playing this. I've been playing a game about being a cat who sorts the mail, which is great. And what else have I been doing? What else have I been streaming? I've been playing so many games lately because I am once again unemployed instead of just like kind of unemployed, which is a confusing sentence to say to people who don't know what you mean by that. But like it's the only way I can explain my current situation. The cat mail sorting is so good. I love it. I have put like so many hours into it. I streamed it on release day, and then I played a bunch more hours, and I played with a friend, and it's cool. So I've been unemployed for like the last 6 years, so it's not a new change that I'm unemployed. It's the properly unemployed part, because the German government has such helpful things as it has like we have like projects to like help you get back into being employed. So they send you to a place and they make you do work on your applications or practice interviews. Or in my case, because my health has been a situation, it was more of like a okay, we're gonna check how much work you can still do. Here's a project where we make you go to like a job, but it's not a real job. So if you fuck it up, you don't get in trouble, but also we don't really pay you. So that was my situation for the last few years, is that I was in one of those not quite jobs. So I went to work for like 16 hours a week, which was like my upper limit. And then they didn't pay me much for it because they could, because it wasn't a real job. It was just like a, oh hey, this is lead, we can smelt that with peat. I don't even need to waste my charcoal. But yeah, basically that project ended for me because there's a limit of you can only do this for so and so many years or months or whatever, so that other people get a chance. And now that is over for me. And I've made great progress toward being employable again. But, yeah. So now I'm, like, doing nothing for the next month and a bit before I go and do another projecty thing. That is hopefully going to help me towards employment, because I would like to have more money than the bare minimum. Also, yes, I do have some triple chocolate cookies left. Because I have restraint sometimes. Emphasis on sometimes. Oh, we already have we have lead. Yoink, yoink, yoink. We make lead. Alright. I don't know if giving chocolate cookies with extra chocolate and the most of chocolate to a wolf making puppy dog eyes at me is the wisest decision. But yeah, that's the current little situation, which is why I now have a stream schedule again, which is only Thursdays. But you know, it's something. I wanted some of this. I also need, nope, still wrong button for sprinting with this game. One day, video games will figure out which button is the sprint button and which one isn't. And they will all agree on it, and it'll be great. Other things I've been doing, other things I've been up to. I bought Kingdom Come Deliverance on the Steam sale because it was like, oh, freaking $8 for the whole game plus all DLC, and I was like, yes, I want to play this game, even though I'm annoyed that I have to be a dude. So I've been playing that, and by playing that I mean I've been running around collecting flowers and running away from anyone with a weapon. It's been a great time. The only sprint button is the one that leads to sprint stream. I mean, that is a good sprint button. I haven't checked out a sprint stream in forever because it's been like at the times when I had work or when I'm asleep, because I've been taking a lot of naps to recover from having worked a not quite job. But yeah, apparently I'm very yappy today. You get little talking. Don't use this for evil. Or do use it for evil. I'm not your boss. I'm not the boss of anyone except myself. And another one. See, Hylian Werewolf, that's why I just assemble a selection of games. I summarize them badly in one word each, and then I make someone pick randomly, and that's how I know what to stream. My other options for today were my card is better than your card, which is a game about being a child on the playground. And then my other option was Mind Over Magic, because I felt like it, which is a game about building a magic school. And then the third one was playing more Cat Mail Co. Because more stickers. I was just like, I don't know. Let someone else pick. Ooh, Star Fox. That's a game I've heard about. And I know it's about planes. I think it's about planes. It's about shooty planes. Look, I don't know things. We've established this before, I think. Okay, I have a bunch of random wood in my pockets. I should put that somewhere. Yes, furries in fighter jets in space. Okay, so it's shooty planes in space. All right. That's making my windows. This is for my windows. That's for the inside of the house. Okay. I saw my dog was nope, wrong button still. My pink dog is done. All right. So. Okay, now the gate slash doorway is done. This is where I'm gonna put animals. Aminals. And then they get to go outside. Been doing terraforming. As you can see, the grass hasn't quite grown yet. And I did leave a hole underneath, so that's why the horrors are making noises. I can't believe it. I even have knob to spare. Beautiful. Beautimous. Delightful. Put it back in the barrel so I don't need to hold it. Now I have 60 liters of pink dye just hanging out. I also have a bunch of leather. Do you need to be scraped at this point, or is it the previous point where you scraped? Do you just go in here? Yes. Go in there. You get scraped. I know my leather working process, kind of. Alright. So. I need pelts. Because I only have one piece of winter gear so far. Oh. Apparently I have flint arrows. I'll put the longbow next to them. Does leather make a stack? It does. Fun. The new one is fun. That's excellent. I like it when games are fun. Okay. So we need to go hunt creatures. That's a thing. Okay, I have a collection of flint spears. Now I need creatures. Well, there's a creature right here to hunt. Get fucking hunted. So that's just rude. It's still alive. This is suboptimal. Good thing the pig is panicking. There you go. Also, reclaim my spelt seed. Yeah, the heat is a lot currently. I mean, not quite as a lot as it was like 2 weeks ago when we had like 40-degree temperatures in fucking Germany, where that isn't a thing that ever happens, and I'm still upset I had to experience it. Right, I put my cooking pot in the freaking cellar because there was food in it. But it's empty now. Oh, we can use the not prettified hearth yet. Firewood. God damn it. A bunch of peat. What are winters like? Well, they used to be actually winters. It's gotten weirder over the years. Like, I remember in my childhood having, birthdays where there was a decent amount of snow so you could build snowmen and stuff. And I'm saying birthdays because I'm a winter child. I was born in the winter and I love the winter, and it does not love me back anymore because nowadays we don't usually get much snow, and I'm upset about that. So our winters used to be like generic winter. Like, if you think about winter, it was kind of like, okay, yeah, White Christmas was kind of something that happened sometimes. And nowadays, we have like a lot of rain, and sometimes it doesn't even get to freezing. Well, most of the time, it doesn't get to freezing anywhere in December. And then maybe you have 1 or 2 weeks where it's suddenly fucking cold, which is like suddenly like minus 10 degrees, I think is what we had sometime this year. And it's been fucking with everything. Like, also when I said 40 degrees, I meant Celsius, of course, because I don't freaking know what it was. Actually, I do know what it was in Fahrenheit. It was over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And yeah, I only know that because I was complaining so much to all of my friends about it. Yeah, German winters have also gotten more unpredictable. Like, I used to be able to go, yeah, okay, it's winter and now it's over. And now sometimes in April, suddenly it's colder than it was the rest of the winter. And it's just like, why? Why are you doing this to me? What did I do to you? You know? Okay, we put a hide down and we let that become a pelt. Oh, another spear. That would have been helpful. Okay, I think my glass is done. Yeah, the whole global warming fucking up everything for everyone is the worst, and I hate it. Oh, the glass is still hot. I fix. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't actually need this many. But too hot to craft. Well, I'm not gonna throw it in the fucking water now, am I? I guess we're just holding on to it until it's not too hot anymore. But yeah, I want a window here and a window here. Because, like, trapdoor is not what I want. Trapdoor can go right here. No. There. There you go. I mean, I could put it outside the windows as like a little theme-bob. I need to figure out the walls here. Do I just do oak planks? I feel like that would be too samey because I made the floor oak planks. And the ceiling. Maybe birch, since I have so much birch. Where the heck did I put my saw? It's still in the Gruben house. Oh no, 88% humidity. Oh no. Oh no. I feel very sorry for your dad having to work in those temperatures. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It didn't actually give me any because it's rude. So, door. Door goes here. And I forgot you get like a bajillion planks at once. And then we do I think that I made one too many. But this is vintage story, I can uncraft it. I don't hate it. I just also don't love it. Alright, let's have a nap with 200-degree glass in our pockets. I'm sure that will work out just fine. And then I need to improve the look out of this window. Maybe move the chicken somewhere else. Oh, I also need to maybe finish the roof. And maybe put a wall in here. Because this means the inside here won't be a room. The other thing is it's currently way too long. I'm not sure I want a wall here to enclose this a bit with the kitchen. I'm gonna have like tables and shelves and stuff here. I'm also gonna chisel down this cobblestone so it's less ginormous. I don't know. Is glass cool now? Yes, it is. Windows. Cute. So I think I now should have at least one room that will be, well, not airtight. Airtight is the wrong word. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but I'm still pressing the wrong shift button. Although I'm pressing the shift button, it's the wrong sprint button. Words are hard. Hopefully no tornadoes. Oh, you're in tornado land. Oh, that's even worse. I don't even know how to think about a tornado happening. Like, that's just wild to me. How are my goats? Actually, they're not goats. They're sheep. They're mouflons. Mouflons are sheep. Yes. Gate. Finish the roof. For finish the roof, I need a fuck ton of grass. And for that, I want another scythe because I broke my old one. I mean, I could make one from iron, I guess. I want to put away this. Tornado Alley, yeah, I've heard that before, and it sounds terrifying. Put all these down. Put the bones on the bone pile, because you gotta have a pile full of bones somewhere. It's Vintage Story, that's the rules. You gotta have a bone pile. I'm thinking thoughts. The thoughts say make another raid chest because you need somewhere to put stuff. Stuff in this case being a bunch of logs. I can go here. There we go. Alright, I guess we're making an iron scythe. I think 2 hours fuel should be enough because I'm only making one thing. Oh, we can even try the whole fire clay and quenching thing because I have fire clay here to do the quenching. Well, no, it's not the quenching, it's the breeding. Pause. We need to read about the thing I'm trying to talk about. Quenching and tempering. With clay, the durability will be improved. And I want more durability on my side. So we take the iron. Okay. You can quench an item an unlimited number of times, but the shattered chains will go up consistently. Tempering reduces the shattered chains. go up to a temperature and cool it, but in tempering you don't do it fast. So you can get better durability. Okay. I hate that the bells have durability. Makes me very scared, because then I'm gonna have to go fight another bear. Or, you know, make nails and strips and make the fancy one. Don't know how much I'll need, so we'll just grab 8 and hope that's enough. I don't know what temperature I need to get to actually make things. I think that might be enough for make things. Okay, I want a scythe. Where is it? There. And yes, I continue to do this the complicated way. But it's the way that works for my brain, so it's the way we're doing it. Bonk, 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 bonk. And then we get rid of all of the bits we don't need. Okay, I have a scythe head. Quenchable. 5% chatter chains. Okay, but if I... How do I apply the thing to it? How do I apply you to things? Yes, how do I do that? Tempering country. Place a piece of fire clay in the crafting kit. Okay, but it's too hot to craft. How am I supposed to do this? Do I have to wait for this to be cool and then get it hot again? I think that's what it's telling me. I've quenched it. I'm trying to do the thing. I'm not sure I'm doing it right. So it needs to get to like 900 degrees Celsius. Also, only because you are old am I allowing you that joke. Only because you are old. And also because you're not technically wrong. This video game did start as a Minecraft mod. It's just not a Minecraft mod anymore. Okay. Quenchable. Has reached quenching temperature. Quench. Okay. Okay. So I've quenched it once and I've gained 20% durability. So now I temper it. Wait, before I do that, I cover it in clay again, because then I can quench it again. So we go to 550 to, so we go to 600 degrees, and then we hold it in the air. You are ancient, it's true. 777 years, you tell your students. Well, I guess you need to tell them numbers their little brains can comprehend. I mean, the internet doing odd things, that's normal. It does that. Mine's been doing that for ages. Okay, are you temperable? Has reached tempering temperature. Okay. So now we hold it. Gently. Knives! Hello! Everyone is here! And this is why I'm streaming at this hour, because like all my friends that I made when I was still a fucking university student are awake at these hours. Hello! We're making a scythe knives. I feel like you would appreciate that. Yes, this is knives time. Yes. I was explaining earlier how I'm properly unemployed again, so that I actually have time to do stuff at this hour now. A curved kill blade? Well, this one is for cutting grass so I can finish the Saxon Barbie dream house. Because it might look finished from the front, but if we go around the back, which we can do because we just need for this to cool down, you might be able to see a flaw with the water tightness of my new abode. There's a bit of a roof hole to fill. Okay, it is actually cooling down now. That's good. Everyone look at my baby pigs. They're very small and scared. Very good airflow. I mean, that's what, actually, okay, so I did, you know, a little bit of nerdiness. In my research about Saxon longhouses, I found that they had, like, these situations at the top, and the houses were oriented east-west, which this is, for airflow. And like the German word for this little area of like not enclosed thing is Windauge, which if any of you speak German, that you know that means wind eye. And if you put a little bit of a, you know, medievally twist on it and then shift the vowels around and stuff, you end up with the word windows. Because Windauge. And I just thought that was neat. I'm not sure it's correct, like linguistically or historically, but I thought that was neat. Okay, how much does the shattered chance go down? Does it go back to like the 5% we had at the start? Could have been doing something useful with my time while I was waiting for this. I didn't. Okay. You're still 200 degrees. Why am I not holding you with... I'm just holding a 200 something degree iron scythe head in my hand. Just chilling. I want a gate also. I want a 2x3 oak gate, which requires 6 nails and strips. Which you make 8 at a time if you use 2 ingots. Okay. Okay. We're doing that. We're doing the thing. Well, we'll wait for this to cool down further so it is tempered. It has been tempered. So now the quench shatter chance is 8%. Okay, so it doesn't go down to the 5. I will risk 8%. And then it'll explode and I'll be very sad and we'll have to start over with my last iron ingot. I need to make more fire clay bricks. Because I'll need more iron. I mean, I feel like that's a winter activity. Ice water is just a good thing. I should make fancy water again. For those of you who don't know, fancy water is what I call it when I put some ice cubes in some water and I, you know, put some syrup in it, so it's fancy. Alright. Let's make this be reasonable. And then we add material. And we make it also be reasonable by hitting it with a hammer a lot. Oh, it's too cold. We need to heat it up again. been so hot you can't make tea. I actually bought some, like, cold brew tea. Like, it's tea that explicitly says you put it in cold water. And it's freaking apple ring flavored, as in apple rings, the sour candy. And that's just a weird experience to have. Okay, this can go back there. This can go in there and pump the bells a little more. And yeah, it's yummy. Alright. I keep forgetting I can turn things. Okay, and now we take all the extra bits off. And we need to heat that up some more. Okay. Some more. I put too much charcoal in again. Sun tea is the thing, yes. Also, a thing that my mom and thus me does is you make your tea as normal in a big jug and then you just shove it in the fridge. Works best with like fruit teas and stuff. Okay, are you quenched? You are quenched. Your durability gain is excellent. Okay. Okay, yeah. 3,000 durability. I think that should work. Excuse me. And then I quench my nails. I don't know if that improves their power. I don't think it does. But we now have nails. And a bunch of wasted charcoal. Okay. Put that back. Put that back. Time to mow the lawn so I can make it into my room. Ah, yes. I wouldn't call it teacher's iced tea. That's just a forgetful person's iced tea. Because I've never been a teacher, but I also make tea like that. Because I just forget I made tea and then it's just there. And it's cold. And it's usually fine because again, I'm a fruit tea enjoyer. None of my teas have actual tea in them. Actually, one of my teas has actual tea in them. It's a white tea. It's very, very mild. Not very tea-ish. And it also still has a bunch of fruit stuff in it. Because of who I am as a person. You prefer your tea hot? I mean, you could also just become more powerful than the sun and drink the hot tea anyway. But that does sound like a hassle. How are my chickens doing? They keep making more chickens. Good for them. They're also still panicked by my existence, which is fair. That's just how chickens are sometimes. I love how you're censoring people's country of origin today, Azu. It brings me joy. It's very silly. I approve. I don't know what Twitch says that means. What Twitch thinks that means, but it is very funny that it got caught by the autobot. 1 second, let me allow that. I'm greatly entertained. Alright. We're getting to acceptable levels of grass collected, I think. We might be able to finish the roof with this. I think it's mostly just slanted roof things I still need. Fruity white teas and dessert rooibos. I have not actually had any rooibos I've liked. I do have one in my cupboard that was put there by the ghost that lives in my apartment. For someone who does not come to our apartment anymore. So I might have to try it. Because it's too good to throw out, right? Like, that's free and it appeared in my apartment as by magic. So I should use it. Right. Oh, we got plenty. Look at me, I've got a roof. We have a roof. Now I have all of this. If I break that down, it becomes thatch, right? Doesn't become grass again. Should have been more careful. I need to chisel the things on that side. Did I chisel it back? the back door? I did chisel the back door. Okay, so I need to chisel the barn door side. And then we need to make it, you know, not look like garbage in here, but make it actually be useful and stuff. I'm thinking storage, aminals, more storage up there, more storage in the cellar, tables, maybe a chair or something. Alright, I wanted to build a gate. I think I need like 24? How many do I need of these? How many planks do I need? The answer was 24. I was correct. I remembered something. I have a gate. We're letting out my animals. Which is, you know, totally unnecessary because they don't actually eat any grass, but I'm gonna put my sheep in here. So I can have them on hand for milking purposes once we reach a generation where they will let me do that without trying to murder me. Or themselves. Or both. I'm having chocolate. Excuse the crinkling. Debug rooms. That's not the right command. What is the right command? Rooms debug. This way? No. 1 second. I need to Google the command. Vintage story rooms. Debug rooms. It's not an underscore. Okay, I just did it wrong. Okay, so this is the proper room. Right. This is not a proper room. Fair. I'm trying to figure out which part of it I can make a proper room. And down here. Yeah, this is my cellar. This is a proper room, as you can see by the parish speeds being very low. I also should probably make some more crocs and storage vessels, huh? Well. There you go. How do I get rid of that? Help. It'll go away on its own. I'm fine. We just leave the scythe here so everyone who comes in can stumble into the blade. This is my home defense system plan. Yeah, I could. I mean, I could just pretend like this is this. And I put a door in there. Could do that. Oh, I could do oak trap doors in there as the door. How do I make oak trap doors again? Help. Okay, it's a full 9 for 2 of them. It's beautiful. Are the blades made of silver? No, this is made of iron. I do have some silver lying around on the floor, though, just in case you want to be concerned about my ability to harm you. Oh no, it's gold, you're fine. I haven't found silver yet. Also, I'm not sure you can make... Okay, you can make silver weaponry. And you can also catch a silver hake, which is a fish. Ooh. Silver gear that you can find and look at. But yes, we could make a silver scythe. Its durability compared to the iron one we just made would be horrid. So I'm not going to do that. I might make a silver lantern because pretty. But first I'd have to find enough silver and also bees. So not anytime soon. Not gonna make a silver cleaver either, because why would you do that? Its attack tier is 0. That's just... That's worse than copper, I think. Yeah, it's the same as flint, so we're not doing that. Right. Put spare strips here, because that's a reasonable place for them to be. Same for the thatched roof, that can go in there. Look at my beautiful, beautiful dream house. I'm gonna put a well here. I just put some water and some things to remind me I wanted a well. But like, I want a cool well that you can actually swim down in, and then there's a secret entrance into something. I think that would be fun. Okay, I want these guys in there, so I should grab my fences. I should also make a floor. The floor that doesn't get grass growing on it, because I don't think that's good floor for inside your house. Sticks. Like this? Yeah, that's the waddle gate. Alright, that's... And then I can put the trough in here. And this can be where they live. I can put the oil lamps on the walls. Okay. Let's just make the rest of the floor also pack dirt in here for now. In what will be my storage area. Or rather, is already my storage area, because I'm storing random blocks that I made and then didn't use. Whee! Right, the stakes fall down. I forgot. We'll just put the stakes on top of here. Perfect. This is my random pile of wood. It has sticks on top. It is not actually meant for firewood. The firewood pile is over there. Choice paralysis. Yeah, that one's bad. Have you considered making a list of all of your teas and numbering them? And then just using a random number generator to pick a tea for you. You can make multiple lists. So you can, like, have multiple, like, categories to choose from. Alright. This is a place. I might put a wall in here then. Because that would make this a room. And then I don't have to see my storage chaos. I'm gonna put birch planks. And then a double door off to one side. Yeah. And we do a thingy, beam, whatever. And I get a hammer to debark more logs. And I get all my birch. And... oops. Ah, yes. I remember. I remember there's a situation about not being able to make tea whenever you want, which I think is not very fun. I think you should be allowed to make tea whenever you want. Tea is good for you, after all. Actually, I don't know if scientifically tea is good for you, but like emotionally tea is good for you, so basically the same thing. Alright, birch planks. Here is why is everything going where I don't want it to? Okay, this side can just be planks. I fail. We'll just pillar up with dirt. It'll be fine. Debark the oak log. Debark 2 more oak log. Debark 1 more oak log. And then I want door. What fun doors do we have at our disposal? Oh, I could make 3 tall door. But I don't want tall door. I want normal door. So I'll just make normal door. Aha! And now this is also a room, so I don't need to freeze while I'm in my kitchen. Beautiful. Well, flat could use some decoration, but I can put random shelves and stuff up. It'll be fine. Cool, 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 cool. Great progress. We have wintertide-ish rooms for doing not dying in winter in. Great success. Let's grab my oil lamps. Let's put that back where it belongs. Okay. There we go. We have a lit up room for animals and storage. I can put trunks here. And I can have storage. Love storage. There we go. Now the wall looks less empty. I've put a thing on it. Now I need these guys to get in there. Which we do by just making it the most interesting place for them to go. Do I have any more fences around? Am I gonna have to make more? I'm probably gonna have to make more. I'm just gonna make more. I have the sticks. It's not like I'm running out of sticks. This part. Hello, Mouflons. I'm taking your food and I'm putting it over in the barn. I still don't know how this places. Apparently it places like that and then it just vanishes from my inventory. Which is not ideal. Save and try again. I mean, I could just make a new one. That's fine. I have planks. They do grow on trees. And trees don't take that long to grow in this game. Of course, now that I'm reloading, I'm remembering how long Vintage Story takes to load a world. But you get the lovely poem every time. At least I think it's a poem. I don't know. What is poetry anyway? Don't actually tell me the legal definition. It's art, therefore it can be whatever it wants to be, I think. I think that's how art works. Speaking of art, I've been spinning yarn. And I've been having such a good time with it. It makes me upset how little media actually displays where fiber comes from. Like where cloth and strings and such come from. Like, video games usually give you like a spinning wheel. Sometimes they call it a loom, and then it just makes fabric, and I'm upset about it. And just making strings is so much fun. Like, I've got a stick with a little bit of a fired clay ball on the end. And then I have a different stick which my wool is on. And that's just all I need. And I'm making string with it. It's great. Alright, you two. Get your butts over into the barn. Let's go. Barn time. Thank you. think this was going to be like a high fertility soil farm area before I trapped some mouflons in it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put more farm area here. Where did I get this gate? Was there a gate in this side? I don't remember. I mean, I guess I could put a gate on this side. Oh, no, it was in that side of the fence. I remember. I remember actions I've taken in the past. Right. This gets to be the sheep pen for now. Can you go the other way around, though? I would like you to face the other way around. It refuses to face the other way around. Fine. Be like that. Where is my high fertility soil? I think it was over here somewhere. Found it. I won't actually till it yet because I want to have a better plan than just throw down a bunch of soil and call it a field. I have to admit, I'm not quite happy with this layout. Like, the moisture level is 75 for all of them, which is fine, but like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I should move my oven inside my house. Having an oven next to a wooden wall, probably not the smartest decision I've made. But it is a decision I've made right now. I will probably change my mind later. Well, since we're here, alright, chisel, 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 chisel. apparently there's thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening. There we go. Much better. Actually, I might... Oh, no, I can't do that. This floor. Well, I guess I could do that. Do I like that? I'm not sure I like that. I do want that to be more rounded, but I can't put chisel in that corner. Unless I also chisel the floor blocks to put cobblestone in them. I might do that at some point. But look, there's suddenly so much more room to walk around my giant fire pit. Okay. Table. Table. How do I make a table? Video game, tell me table science. Table. Okay. It's reasonable. Oh, there goes my axe. Make a new one. I should really switch to, like, metal tools. Instead of making more flint tools every time. Because it's just annoying. I think that'll look nicer. So now we can make pies. Where's my water jug? There it is. Other things that I can move inside now. Oh, would that actually look better underneath the oven? Because I feel like it might match color-wise. Not hard. Better than the cobblestone. And then I can take this firewood and put it here because that's what I need for the oven. Because I don't think I can preheat the oven with peat. No, I cannot. And I can go there. Or on a shelf. I'll make a shelf. Yeah, I like that. They're slightly less of a tripping hazard when you come in. Maybe. I don't know. It might have actually gotten worse. I can go in there, so can that. I need to get my corn in here. Can I pick you up with my hands? I can. Excellent. That can go over there. And then we go to sleep instead of dealing with it being dark, because it being dark is annoying. I like being able to see. Also, wooden bed lets you sleep for up to 8.5 hours. God, wish that were me. I've been getting like 6 hours of sleep a night maximum lately because, well, I don't need to get up at 5 a.m. anymore. My body has decided it's still getting up at 5 a.m. time. So I'm just awake 5 a.m. even if I went to sleep at like midnight. Very annoying. Ooh, I can finally move this storage vessel. Have the inventory space for it. Yoink. Okay, just shove all of that back in there. I have 14% spoiled raw red meat. That can go in my rot container. Anything else in here that's spoiled? No. Good. Well, if it's a medical thing, that's understandable. For me, it's just because my body has conspired against me. I'll feed the chickens. Yes, the chicken's food is just random black seeds that are in the rot container. Don't worry about it. Well, the baby chickens have grown into adolescents. And they've laid eggs outside of the fence again. I really need to move these chickens somewhere else. Right, I was trying to deal with my things, and I should pick all of the fruit I can get right now before it is winter and I don't get any more fruit. I should make like fruit pies for storing. Maybe meat pies. Though meat can be acquired in winter. Because we are still doing winter prep. We've just done the most important part first, the part where I have a house. Ooh, I want to look at my sheep in their pen. I want to see. Is it nice? Do you like it? I'm gonna count that as you like it. Suspicious kitchen noise. Oh no. Suspicious kitchen noise that might be cats. Oh no. I suggest you check on that. Okay. You know what? Let's clean this up. Let's clean up the lawn a little. We can store our spears next to the door like civilized people. That grew grass over it so quickly. Right. I was gonna go pick fruit. Chickens. Fruit. 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 We might get another cranberry harvest. Don't need it for pink dye for my house anymore, but that's not gonna stop me from getting more cranberries. It was your mom. Okay, well, that's less scary. That's less worrisome to have in your kitchen. I mean, generally speaking. Who knows? For some people it might be very worrisome to have their mom in their kitchen. Dang, these strawberries really are trying very hard to have strawberries in October. Powerful strawberries. We're having October strawberries. This is fine and normal. Ooh, this is a good strawberry plant. We also have oyster mushrooms on this tree. I feel like I tried to cut that tree down and then failed. Let me fix that. Might as well get chocolate milk. I approve of chocolate milk. Granted, more of a hot chocolate person than a chocolate milk person. but still tasty. Well, I shaved a different tree. I guess we'll cut that down too. And then this one can also go away. We have made a clearing. Oh, I've got some pine cones. We'll replant. Undo all our hard work of making a clearing. Hello there, random boathorn wandering the woods. Hello there, wolf, sleeping in the woods. Have a nice day. I'm looking for berries. Blueberries. I see more cranberry bush. No cranberries on it though. Okay, let's make fruit pie. I think that would be fun to celebrate having a real house to live in. Let's grab some spelt. And I'll put the ones I have many of in here. And then I'll grab... I guess I'll grab these black currants out of there because they're less... I don't know. We're just gonna make pie. And it'll be delicious. Don't know if that is a reasonable amount to grind, but we'll just make things. Oh, more crab from Timu. Yeah, that's lovely. I'm very, very glad that I have not yet taught my mom how to order things online with her own PayPal account, because it has made her much more immune to buying random crap. She has to ask either me or my brother for help ordering stuff usually, and it's just like, yes, we're not ordering that. Why do you even need that? That's garbage. Maybe I should get a bucket to keep in the kitchen. Okay. Pie. Pie fillings. Lattice. And another one. crust. Different lattice. And then we'll bake the other one into bread, I guess. We'll eat the spare blueberry and the spare blackberry. We'll put the parsnips away. Pie. Has your mother considered a hobby that isn't dependent on consumption? Like reading a book. Going to the library. Hi. Why do you need to sit there with her while she watches things? Can't you just say, I don't want to watch that and leave? Or you got something else to do? You can't eat in your room. Ah, it's going while food happens. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Whenever I have food at my mom's place, there's usually some sort of shenanigans on the TV that I also don't care much for, but I suppose it is only sometimes, so it's fine. Hi. Look at my beautiful pie. It's fresh for 60 days, which is half a year. Granted, in summer it'll be a little less, so it's gonna be less than half a year, but you know. I love how it grows. Okay, you make me a bread. Go on the floor, cut it into pieces, put them on the shelf. The last one is for me for eating. Nom 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 pie. But that might actually not be hot enough to bake the bread. I don't think it's baking. Oh, it is baking. Good, good. Good, good. Bread. Look at me and my good nutrition. And my spelt bread. Alright. Blackcurrant pie, yes, that does sound delicious. Though for normal eating, I'm more of a red currant fan, but I feel like in pie, black currants would go pretty hard. Hmm. Well, I still have 16 liters of pink dye. What am I gonna do with that? What am I gonna do with pink dye? What can I use it for? Can use it to make pink leather for pink shields that I don't care about because I don't think I've ever used a shield in this game. Or I could make pink cloth so I could make myself pink and purple paint. I like the idea of pink and purple paints. Yes, it's hose, but it's paints. But what do I need for purple dye? Oh, it's just black currants. But then I need to mordant my cloth, right? I need to mordant my cloth. I don't have a mordant. Oh wait, cassiterite? I can make diluted cassiterite. Wait, I need to crush the cassiterite, which I need a pulverizer for, which requires pulverizer caps and a toggle and the pounders. Which requires power, for which I need a windmill or a watermill, and since I don't have any water that goes fast anywhere near here, it's gonna be a windmill, which requires a bajillion more flax, which I do not have. Right. In the next year, I'm gonna have to plant my 80 million flax seeds. And that's gonna be helpful. I've achieved all the things I had planned and some bonus things. I don't know what else to do. But I don't want to stop streaming. I'm having fun. Oh. Did I loot this? Oh! Free cooking pot. And free metal scraps. So now I've looted it. Excellent. I love having looted a place. We could go adventure. What's the vibe, people? Do we figure out a roof for the thing? Or do we go adventure? Or do we do something else? Right. This is going to be my pot for making like glue and stuff. To make pots that are dirty. This is going to be the dirty pot. It's gonna be the food pot, and this is open spit fire roasting thingy. Hello, sheeps. I love this. This is such a good thing that they made. Like the fact that the double doors open at the same time. So convenient. So nice. Did I also chisel the sides of this? I did, okay. So the front and the back do look the same. I could, of course, do the part with the thing that I wanted to do, which is make this go in. But I think that would look stupid, so I'm not doing it. We just have blocky. I can finish chiseling the roof back here. Alright. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. And boop, 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 boop. And smaller. Use you. Use you, surface shiver. And get these. There we go. Much happier. Much happier with that as my roof. Hello, sheep. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you very much. There we go. Ooh, I could look into cabinets. Wait, no, those probably need strips and nails. I hate strips and nails. Cabinet. Yep, they need nails and strips. then I could store stuff in them. And they would look cute. I could have glass doors for them. Oh, you can put food in them too. So I could have cabinets instead of the shelves I currently have. I could have upper cabinets in my kitchen. Well, that would be fun. But I think that's a future little endeavor. Okay. Excuse you. Ah, yes, Rift activity high. That explains all of the horrors. What can I buy for 10 rusty gears? And also, where's my nearest merchant and what do they sell anyways? Oh, there's gold under my house. Good to know. Okay, so I have a furniture trader there. We're gonna go shopping. We're going to see what the furniture trader has for sale. Maybe it's something I want. Probably not, but you know, we can check. Okay, lag. Yes, that's allowed. A little bit rude, but allowed. Bloop, 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 bloop to you too. Hello, Vera. Got anything to trade? You've got fancy doors. But not fancy doors that match. Ooh, you've got a torch holder, but I don't have enough gears to buy the torch holder because I want a torch holder for my forge area, just so I can leave a torch there that doesn't go out. And then you have a plain chair, and you've got iron fence segments and tops, and you've got paintings. I don't think I'm at the point where I am decorating with paintings yet. Oh, I could sell you glass and paints. I'm gonna buy some chairs. Thank you. Was that a wise investment of my money? Who knows? But I do have chairs now. So I can put down another table and then have chairs next to my table. Just for having a table to sit at. Boosh. Now, do I put the table here? Underneath the lamp? Or I could put it here. I like that more. I think I like that more. My pile of money can go in my bedroom now. Yeah. I have a house. There we go. I mean, that's just the correct thing to do with a free blanket lying around when you're a cat. That's your blanket now. That's what I've learned about cats in my life. If there is a blanket, it is now the cat's blanket. Okay. Let's see. What do? We delete that waypoint because it's useless. We could go on an adventure. What would the goal of adventure be? Also, I love how you can see where I've stayed in the course of fall by the colors on the map. Like, I was there in the middle of summer, so it's all very green, and now it's very, very, very orange because it's fall. Let's bring a pickaxe. Might as well do some prospecting while we're out and about. What did I do? Ooh, I can bring my bow. I can try and use a bow. What did I do with my secondary tin bronze pickaxe? I know I made 2 of them. Oh, I still need to make one of them then. For story purposes. I mean, I have enough tin and... Do I have enough copper? I think I need to get copper. Okay, so adventure for copper it is. I mean, we could just go to literally any sort of like 3 meters away from my house point. But what if we just walk for a while in a direction? Just for funsies. Actually, I always walk in this direction. Like, this is my default going adventuring direction, as you can see from all the gosh darn points of doing stuff. What's over there? We'll go over there. We're gonna go see the world. Oh, I should also work on more bags. What more bags can I get? So this is 5 slots. Leather backpack is 6 slots. Okay, so leather is the next upgrade. Or sturdy leather. But that requires chromium tanning, which requires chromium or chromite and sulfuric acid, which requires saltpeter and sulfur. And also beeswax, which I think is the more difficult part of that situation. So I think currently upgrading to just leather backpacks would be a good start. And then maybe getting 1 mining bag for having. Though that requires metal plates. Alright. So leather is on the list. Fabrics is on the list. I've got so many things I can do in this game. Well, there could be copper right underneath this. It did say I needed copper. But we haven't even walked out of my usual area. No, I want to see new things first. Randomly upset about the fact you've never had lamb. I mean, you can change that. I'm sure you can find a restaurant that serves lamb. It is not that unusual. Alternatively, you can find a farm that has lambs and go see one and pet it. Alternatively, petting zoo would probably easier. So, all need for lamb can be fulfilled. What the fuck are you? What speedy little creature was that? Ah, yes. Peat pile. Ah, more cranberry bushes. There's a big lake. 3 cranberries. Mushroom. Random hole in the ground. We might as well. Oh, wrong mode. Try that one. But apparently there's quartz nearby. Oh. That wasn't far enough. Try again. Oh, there's iron. Right. Walking in directions. Hello, bunnies. I'd say don't be afraid, but you should be afraid. You should be. It's a scary world. Ooh, raspberries. Oh, raspberries have more saturation than cranberries. Fascinating. I'm gonna take a cutting. Because I don't have that many close raspberry bushes. Yeah. Is there anything fun in this ruin? Or is it just dirt and cobblestone? It appears to be just dirt and cobblestone. Very well, I will take your cobblestone. And then I will leave. Hole in the floor. Anything fun in this cave other than death and sadness? No, looks like mostly death and sadness. Cool pillar. Ooh, money. Cave trip suddenly worth it. I got paid for it. One whole money dollar. I feel like the money dollar hints toward there being more of a ruin somewhere down in the cave, but I don't want to go looking in caves right now. Caves are still scary to me, even though I'm playing with, like, all of the monsters ignoring me until I attack them. It's dark and scary down there. These berries. Munch, munch. And another ruined thing. Ooh, pony soil. Yoink. Oh, I should set up my bony soil situation for winter. I was gonna do that in the Gruben house. Because while it's cold, I might as well, you know, sift through bones to find the lower things. Right. Any interesting rocks? No. One, two, three, boop. 1, 2, 3, boop. Okay, so generally speaking, very poor region when it comes to ores and stuff. Very rich area when it comes to cranberries and stuff. And grass. Lots and lots of grass. Fox. Ooh, ruins. Anything fun? Uh-huh. Promising. Aha! Alright, we have a ruined reed chest with nothing. We have ruined bookshelves with nothing. We have a door. To dirt. And we have aged hay, grass. With multi-layer spars. That's lovely. Oh, alright. I'll put those back. Just because I don't want to carry them. But I got some more bony soil. Anything in here? Step 1, make another shovel. Eat some raspberries about it. Again, promising. In each shelf, breaking in through the back. And this is very confusing. Where is interior space? Okay. Collapsed chest with nothing. Congratulations, you have... Nope, I can't put anything in there because then it breaks. Got it. We've got an 8 shelf. Can I take that? It appears to be made of rocks. And then we've got jars. Can I just pick them up? I have decorative jars. And a crate of junk and some maroon shelves and tables. Okay. Okay, this is also unusable clutter. So I don't actually want the 8 shelf then. I was hoping I could put stuff on it. Oh, it can go sideways. That's confusing. But I have jars now. And third bit of ruin. Though with my pockets this full, I should probably not be ruin diving right now. I should be trying to get the copper that I ostensibly set out on an adventure for. Which is going to be difficult at night because I can't see anything. Which direction am I even going? The correct direction. Hello, giant pit. Hello, drifters. Hello, big walnut tree. Smaller pit. Big oak tree. Very straight-sided crevice in the earth. Want to see how deep it goes. That's worth 1 torch. Not that deep, but decently deep. One, two, three. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Okay, so we have this thing, which is very tall rock thing. Sports on it. Excuse you. Hello. Ooh, turnips. I don't have room. I have plenty of turnips at home. I don't need turnips. We have turnips at home. Hello, piggies. Oh, hey. Copper. There it is. Right. Leave the flaxseed on the floor. Let's grab some copper. Alright. No more copper. Right. Is there more copper? Just a tiny amount, at least on that side. What about this direction? Oh, I need a new prospecting pick also. Okay, so there's like maybe 1 or 2 coppers somewhere in the walls. And let's do density search also. Okay, there's some tin around. That's good. Don't need that though. I have tin at home. Alright, cool. I suppose adventure successful, we can go back. Is there anything else interesting on the map? There's a bunch of ruins over there. That's interesting. There's some ruins there. And we filled in the big sliver of map that was not filled in yet. So, great success. Still not the sprinting key. You don't have room to pick crops from the floor. Am I even going the right direction? Surprisingly, I am mostly. Bing. That's in my way. How dare there be rocks in my way? So I don't have any readings from these rocks. In that case, the rocks are allowed to be in my way. so that I may find out if they contain anything good. They contain copper and pentlandite. Don't remember what that is, but I don't think it's important to me. I assume it's important for something. It's just not important for me. Might be titanium or something. We can look it up. We can look it up right now. It's nickel. Okay. Which can be used to make cupronickel. And cupronickel can be used to make plates and blocks and rods. Okay, the cupronickel rods are important for a night vision mask and base return teleporters. So it's like not useless, but useless for me currently because I don't have the technology to make these things. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to nickel. Which is information I learned from my wearing earring years. They were not the good silver earrings. My ears would get very itchy. Ooh, I fertility soil. I get that later. Exceptional amounts of Lila lore being shared today. That snow. Is it snowing? I think it might be slightly snowing. Ah, yes. I stole a bunch of sand from here to finish the Saxon Barbie dream house. Because I needed more daub. Now I have too much daub. So it's just sitting there in a crate, awaiting being useful. There it is. My house. Having some light shining out through the doors. Home sweet home. Put the berries away. Here you go. Money. Can I put the jars on the table? It's not gonna look fun. I don't like them on the table. We can go in the storage room for now. My collection of jars. and then we're gonna sleep. Great job. I'm gonna take that with me because hitting things to make copper nuggets. My raspberry plant. My raspberry plant can go here. Have fun. Look, you even have medium fertility soil. Good luck. Nope, still. What buttons are anything? I don't know anymore. What are buttons? Oh, I should grab my fur coat out of there, because I'm gonna need it soon if it's starting to get snowy. Alright. And then I need... right? Right? Yes, because that's tin. Okay. And then we just put tin in there. And we add more copper until we have tin bronze. And since I only have... Well, I did say I wanted a pickaxe. So... that... And I also wanted a new prospecting pick, and I might as well make that out of bronze as well. Okay, so that's 4 I can do. Well, and the rest of this can go in here. And for that I do need charcoal. And also I need a roof over my molds just so they don't explode if it starts raining. This is temporary, because it looks hard. I should empty my charcoal pit kiln thing. Charcoal. That's how the ladder goes. Is an axe quicker? No. The shovel works. So much charcoal. And yet, with how inefficient I usually am with using it, it's never going to be enough charcoal. Okay, how's my bronze doing? I should. Oh, my pigs grew up. Oh, it's done. It's done. It's done. We pick it up. And we pour. And we pour. Pour. And put that back. That back. Put all the charcoal in the charcoal box. Get the rest of it. Okay, I need to double check. How many of you are male and how many of you are female? I know the big one is female, but what about the rest of you? I've got a boar, a boar, a boar. I've got, I think all the babies were boys. Which is inconvenient for my plants. Yes, all of them were boars. Well, someone is eating a lot of pork over winter. It's me. This, we're gonna have to try again. I mean, I'm gonna keep one of the Generation 1 boars, get rid of the original boar, and 2 of the other ones, and see how that goes. Because inbreeding is fine in Vintage Story. It's not going to be a problem. I was really hoping that, like, the fact that the mother is very big would help with the babies also being big, but apparently that is not the case. Right. Go in there. What can I make from you winter clothing wise? I can make boots with 2 medium pelts. I only have 1 medium pelt. How about gloves? Also 2 medium pelts. Okay, that's gonna be for panning. We'll put all the dirt here and then we go. Good, 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 good. This is my good pickaxe. I shall move it into my house. And we shall remove the tool rack from the tree. There we go. Oh, I did want to use that pickaxe to turn the 1 piece of floor into the 1 pack dirt I picked up because it just feels correct. Guess it can go here. No, that should go with the prospecting pick. That makes more sense. There. I have a house with a chair. I cannot sit in the chair, right? You just do this. And then you're sitting on your chair. Look at me, I have a chair. Great success all around. Can I store you on the floor? No. That's fine. I think I'm done for today. It has been 3 hours. I'm allowed to be done for today. I've got other things to do, like going for a walk. I think going for a walk sounds nice, so I think I'm gonna go do that. So, is there anyone to raid? Probably not, because it's silly o'clock and everyone should be asleep. Everyone who isn't asleep, go sleep. Except those for those of you for who it's like not sleepy time. You know what I mean. Either way, thank you all very, very much for joining me, for hanging out and being generally awesome people. I hope you have a lovely day. And I will see y'all tomorrow because I have a scheduled stream tomorrow. But, you know, evening time, not morning time. Yeah, I will see y'all then. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.